Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Break It Down. Let's long rest and prepare to possibly fight a dragon.
Moving in.
I'm surprised Halson has something to say.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
You're welcome, and this is not a date.
You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
Son of a gun. If I could, I'd turn my charm down, but it's impossible. It's my burden to bear, I guess. I'm flattered, but not interested.
Truly? I was sure we had a connection. You seemed more than a little curious about my current love life, for one. But I respect your choice, if that's how you truly feel. Your friendship remains precious to me.
I am tempted to go with option 3, but we'll stay diplomatic. I'm afraid I just don't see you that way.
I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Yeah, we can just be a couple bros broing it out. Alright, let's get some buffs out. I'm actually not going to use magic weapon. Oh, sorry, elemental weapon. And instead use that for a Divine Smite 3. And I'll save my concentration for haste. Okay, even though it took a different spell slot level, you can only have one or the other out. Good to know.
Let's get on with it.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
So what happens if we upcast Longstrider? An additional target per level. So I can... I'll speed things up a bit. Actually affect her armor class? It does not. No reason to cast Bark Skin. Fair enough.
All's well that ends.
Well, that might do it.
As it could have. Light on my feet.
Quick save and enter. Dragon Sanctum.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great Wyrm, heart of the gate.
The statue is unaware we triumphed by using less than honest means.
I think a trial by combat is plenty honest. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, I always envisioned Balduran being a dwarf.
Can't give up now.
I don't recall any lore in the first two Baldur's Gate games that went against that.
Looking ahead.
Another quick save.
Long dead. Still impressive in a skeletal sort of way.
Ansur, Heart of the Gate. Oh, I get it. Because the question is there a dragon under Wyrm's Rock? And they're the answer. So it's not just a dragon, it's going to be an undead dragon. Coincidentally, got a couple of characters very good at fighting undead. Great Wyrm scales. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Immutable form. Spells that alter someone's form have no effect on the affected entity. And it has a +5 bonus to saving throws against spells that would remove it from this plane. Magic resistance. Has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Turn resistance. Affected entity has advantage on saving throws against any effect that turns undead. Fair enough. Only 19 armor class. Well, right now, anyway.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Search your mind for what possesses it.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I never shy away from a challenge.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
The Emperor is Balduran.
Balduran,
Called it before the reveal.
your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Ansur, it's been too long.
He called you Balduran.
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Answer the question, Mind Flayer. You owe it to both of us.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness, Balduran. The final tempest has come. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. This time, you will not escape it.
Yeah, immune to lightning and poison, and resistant to necrotic damage. Fair enough.
I will try to make it swift.
I have Scratch back there for moral support. I'm not gonna send him into the fray. Oh, he's got buddies. Great. These guys can heal. And also do that.
I am close to my limit.
again.
Well, that's right. I wanted to activate elixirs before coming in here. Well, what's done is done. Okay. I was fine with her taking the hit. I didn't think about the concentration breaking. That's okay. Where is the other Myrmidon at?
Ready.
Run, Scratch.
Dull moment. Think you can take me on? Can't slow down.
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, get him, buddy.
Comes easy these days.
Always worth a shot. That's right. I keep thinking because it's a weapon effect, it doesn't require concentration, but it still does. I really thought Halston was going to get the finishing blow there. But he slipped and fell instead. Hoarding energy. Ansur's gathering energy while airborne and is resistant to all damage. I mean, only resistant, right? I guess the crystals are cover, and that's why they're breakable. If he uses his attack, you can only avoid it one time.
Strike you down.
Balduran, what had you done?
Ansur. I never thought I'd see him again.
So I enjoyed the fight. I kind of wish I didn't use summons there. I mean, the Cambion was fine, but the rest of it seemed just a little too goofy. We could have had a more honorable fight. So it's true. You're Balduran.
I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. I don't want to sound like a fanboy. I just need to know if you're going to kill me like you killed your last friend.
I killed Ansur out of necessity. For the crime of being a Lithid, he would have killed me first. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an Illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansur who found me. Ansur who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansur who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick.
Don't you feel bad about killing the one who saved you?
Of course I do. More so because it was Ansur. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept. A mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
Is being an Illithid really worth the loss of a friend?
Put simply, yes. And being alive even more so. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. 2 Netherstones remain in the hands of the Chosen. We must find them before we confront the Brain.
Dear Ansur. Dear Ansur, I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. There is no cure, and that's alright. I'm fine. More than fine. I'm better than I've ever been. So why torture yourself like this? Of course I know why. Remember Jarl Tengri? You and I sailed together for months, seeking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were sick as dogs. But you never left my side, not for a moment. Even though you could have simply chosen to fly. You told me there was something about experiencing it with me. Through my eyes, you wanted to share in my passion for the adventure. It was, you said, a privilege. The truth is, the privilege was mine. You're the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Ansur. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours, and yours are agony. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Ansur. Fly. Know that even if I'm not beside you, I'll always have been your Balduran. The Balduran's Giant Slayer. Oh, it's a great sword. So it grants Giant Slayer. I want to read it like that. On a hit, double the damage from your strength modifier. This weapon grants you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gargantuan creatures, and it's a +3. It grants giant form. Grow to a fearsome size, your weapons deal an additional 1d6 damage, and you gain 27 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Doesn't require concentration. Also grants Topple the Big Folk. Deal additional damage equal to your proficiency bonus. On a hit, large, huge, or gargantuan creatures take an additional 2 to 12 bludgeoning damage and must succeed a strength saving throw or fall prone. Wielded by Balduran, the founder of Baldur's Gate and friend to his guardian dragon, a great glittering worm called Ansur. Fellowship can be undone, though, as easily as you or I might unlace the strings of our shoes, and it was in a time of skullduggery and hardship that Balduran killed Ansur, carrying out the deed with this sword. Well, as much as I like hammers, I think this is a far more fitting weapon. Though I can't say I'm a huge fan of the look of it.
Never wanted the easy path.
The Helm of Balduran. There's a callback. Grants Balduran's vitality. I keep examining it like that. Let's go and pick it up.
Wyrm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Ansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
Great Helm of Legends. Find the Helm of Balduran. Fairly straightforward. Alright, so Helm of Balduran grants Balduran's vitality. The helmet heals you 2 hit points at the beginning of every turn. Balduran's favor, you have a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws. Stun immunity, you can't be stunned. And attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. Now this helm, worn atop the pate of Balduran the Brave, still gleams as if with the untarnished splendor of his legacy. Baldur's Gate itself bears his name, and tales of his exploits have turned the heads and hearts of many.
These things have stayed interesting.
Whatever it takes.
Never a dull moment. If not over, then through.
I'm not sure where that takes us. Let's go back this way and finish exploring the cave, or the Dragon Sanctum. Quite the series of revelations, considering this seemed like a side quest area. It is possible we would have to come here later, but we kind of stumbled upon it. It's like, oh yeah, the guy that's traveling with you, it's Balduran. But no big deal. Well, would you look at that? Can I talk to anybody about this?
Yes? Yes?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
No one cares that we're traveling with Balduran. That seems like a pretty big deal to me.
Lord Gortash is expecting
Are they going to arrest us?
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Well, I think we should go ahead and call it here and leave on that very high note. We got some awesome equipment out of it too. And a callback to the Helm of Balduran. And a pretty sweet sword. Again, not a huge fan of the look of it, but I don't know why it's got growths on it. I'm guessing it's Mind Flayer corruption, since they said Balduran killed Ansur with his sword. So he was turning into a Mind Flayer, was a full Mind Flayer when he did so. Also, he gets some pretty decent armor class. Between the Helm of Balduran, we have the boots that give armor class. And I thought there were maybe gloves that did so as well. By the way, I'm going to call it here for now, and next time we'll continue exploring Wyrm's Rock Fortress. On our way to go meet with Gortash. Oh, I didn't see this guy up here.
We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Oh, we can't get back there. Can I jump up here, though? Or will they get mad? They'll probably get mad. But I might try it next time.
Oh dear.
Either way for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.